are lots of cars. Here on the right I can pick several different cars, and the cars in the game have many secrets you've never seen before. And today I want to test ways to change the license plate of the cars and put any text you want on the plate. And I'm also going to test several secrets that you didn't know about the cars. So for that I called this friend who finally arrived here. He said, let's go. But what happened to the neighborhood? Guys, for those of you who don't know, something really weird happened in this neighborhood. You can see that all the houses are the same. They look like this, and only the king's house is different. And for some reason there's a taxi driver here, and even this player is impressed. He's so impressed that he flew away from here. He's really very weird, but I want to test all the car secrets. He said, I doubt this car has a secret. Look, actually this car of ours really has a secret. So I'm coming right here, and for some reason this player came here too, and I don't know why his face is like that. He said, my face is like this because I am Sigma. Okay, I didn't understand what he said, but he climbed up here, and for those of you who don't know, this is the secret of this car. The player can simply climb up here. But now I'm coming up here in front to test the first secret of all, because I want to test several secrets, including the way to change the license plate of the car. But I don't know what this player is doing here. He simply has the mini taxi, so I'm coming to talk to him. He said, where do you want to go? Look, I want to go really far away. Now he's driving his car, and this car is really weird, because he's coming here walking while carrying me. And this is the weirdest taxi I've ever seen in my life. He's even breaking several traffic laws. I don't know what he's doing. I just know that he doesn't know how to drive. Now even my friend came back here and is coming here behind the player to see what he's doing, because this is really weird, and I don't know who he's waiting to pass, because there are no players here. And now finally he's coming up here in front, but my friend is coming here too. Now I left here, and I'm going to get into this car of mine. He even just fell on the ground, and he's really completely down. He said, you hit my car. Look, I didn't hit his car, and I don't know what this player is talking about. But now I'm coming up here in front, and I don't know why there's a player up here. I really don't know what he's doing here. But to test the first secret of all, I'm going to have to come right here. And now I'm going to flip my Roblox car exactly like this. And now that the car is like this, the secret is almost ready. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this item. Now I'm going to grab this plate, and I'm going to put it here on the car. But for some reason, this isn't working. Even both of them are staring at me, and now he's really surprised. So here on the right, I'm going to grab another car, and finally this is going to work. Both of them are coming here, but there's a problem. Only one of them can get inside here, and the other unfortunately can't. He said, and who said I wanted to go with you? Look, I don't know why he said that, but he teleported. This was the weirdest player I've ever met. So finally, I'm going to be able to test the secrets that I want to test, where I'm going to change the plate, and also make really different modifications to my car. Now my friend left here, so I'm going to try to flip this Roblox car. It didn't work this time. Now I'm going to try one more time, and unfortunately it didn't work. And this is really hard. Perfect! I managed to do it. It took a while, but I finally got it right. And now my car is like this. He said, good luck, and I don't know why he said that, but now I'm coming here, and now I understand why he said it. It's going to be really hard to put items on my car, because there's not much space here. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this item, and I'm going to put it right here. He said, weren't you going to test how to change the car's plate? Yes, that's really what I'm going to do. But I also want to test ways to improve the car, but it's really hard to do that. Perfect! My car is like this, and you can see that it has this light here underneath, which on this side didn't look very nice. But to cover that up, I'm going to lower the suspension up here, and now you can't really see the mistake. So I'm coming up here in front, because I'm going to test how to change the car's plate. But before that, I want to see something very important. I want to see who owns this city, because we have a king right here who owns this whole city, but I've never seen this king before, and now accidentally I'm down here, and now even this player is laughing at me, thinking I won't be able to get out of here. But I'm going to get out of here, though I don't know how I'm going to get out, because I'm completely stuck. And the worst of all is that I'm in the castle sewer. I'm trying to get out of here, but it's really hard. I'm going to place a ladder, and now I'm going to try to climb up here. My friend left here. He's right up here, and he said there's no way to rescue the car. It's the end of it. And guys, this is really sad. I just lost my Roblox car that was really beautiful, but my friend is coming in here to talk to the king of this castle. Apparently this is the king, but he's really weird. He said our king doesn't like to be seen, and apparently the king is right behind the wall. So I'm coming in here too, and I want to see who is the king of the city. We just want to see that, but there are no windows back here, and we can't see who is inside here. Really, the person who is there is a mystery, and it's impossible to know who is behind. But this player grabbed a sword, and it looks like he's really angry. But we're going to get out of here, because I want to test ways to change the Roblox plates. I don't even know why, but there's a parking lot right here in front, which is probably the king's. My friend even left here, but I want to see who is the king of the city, and I really want to know who is behind this wall. He said, you will never know, because he never comes out. Maybe he never comes out because he's trapped in there. And now he grabbed the hammer and is finally breaking this. So I'm coming here to help him too, because we have to know who is inside here. Perfect! Finally this worked, and it looks like the king is my friend. And for some reason he's right here, lying on the ground. Now he got up, and he said, thank you for saving me. And it's good that my guards are good and knew that I was feeling sick. Look, they didn't know that. He literally actually only knew because I talked about the chance that he was feeling sick. Now both of them are here, and this player is a traitor, and my friend has to get out of here urgently. Later I'm going to come back here to rescue him, because all this that happened was really weird. This friend of mine is waiting for me here, and he said, aren't you going to change the car's plate? Look, obviously I'm going to do that, and actually I'm going to do that now. But I'm wanting to steal this Roblox car, because these cars are totally parked in front of my friend's house, so maybe he won't get mad. My friend even grabbed this horse. I don't know what happened, but he's leaving here and going exactly to this house, because there's a player here, and I don't know what this player is doing here at my friend's house, but he's here all of a sudden. He said, are you a friend of the king? Yes, my friend really is a
Adiga chocolatey, Adiga crispy, Cadbury Pug.
friend of the king. Here on the right, I'm going to choose a car that I'm going to modify and also change the plate. So I picked this Ferrari because I have to choose a beautiful car to do the Brookhaven tests. Now I'm coming up here in front to pick up my friend, and he also has to come in this. This player is also coming here, and I don't know why he's coming here all of a sudden, since before he spoke badly about my car. But I'm leaving here, and he just became our Roblox friend because he knows that we are friends of the king, and before that he spoke badly of me. But now again I'm coming up here in front, and I'm going to test now how to change the car plates. And I went right through the middle. Now I'm going to flip my Roblox car like this. I'm going to put exactly this plate. On the left I'm going to make it red, and now the car looks like this. So I'm going to drive this, and really my car is much more beautiful and more elegant than before, because before my car wasn't beautiful. Now I'm coming up here in front, and he said it was worth it that your car fell into the sewer, because now you have a much better car. And really what he said is true. My previous car fell into the sewer, and it's still there until this moment, and I never managed to rescue the car again because I don't want to go back into that sewer from my friend's castle. And for some reason this taxi driver is still here. He really thinks his car is a taxi, but actually it's an item. Now I'm going to make some modifications to the car, and the car is almost ready to receive its custom plate. He said, what's missing for the car to get the custom plate? Look, it needs to look better, because as soon as I put the custom plate, I won't be able to modify my Roblox car anymore. So now I'm coming up here in front because I have to get to a very specific place to do some specific things. I'm getting here, and now that I'm in this part, I'm going to have to flip this Roblox car of mine in a different way, because I have to flip it facing forward. He said, I know a better place. Let me drive. Okay, I'm going to let him drive. But I don't know if I should have let him drive, because I don't know if he's going to throw my car into the sewer. But now he's getting there in front, and he's going up here. But for some reason he's coming in this direction. And he said, put ladders down there. Okay, I'm coming up here in front. I put a ladder right here, and I don't think that's going to help. He's coming in this direction, and just fell down here. But I understood what he wants me to do. I'm going to have to fall right here, very carefully. So I'm falling here in front, but it didn't work. I fell in a really weird way. Now I got this hero house. So I'm going up here, and for those of you who don't know, there are 3 ways to get a secret plate on this Brookhaven car of mine. But first I have to modify my car. So I'm going to go down here like this, and unfortunately it didn't work. So I put a ladder here in front, and now I'm sure this is going to work. And accidentally I fell down here. I don't know how I'm stuck here, but now that I deleted my house, my car disappeared. Now even he is looking here, and he said, the car is gone. But guys, he just fell on the ground, and literally he fell, and I just lost my Roblox car again. That player is so shocked, and he also ended up falling on the ground, and no other player is believing what I did. But this friend of mine showed up here, and I don't know what he's doing here. He said, I came to help you. Let's make a different car this time. Okay, let's do that. And this time I picked this car, and for those of you who don't know, there are 3 ways to change the car's plate. The first way is the worst of all, but I'm still going to have to test it. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this plate, or even this other plate, and I'm going to have to put it here on the back, and write my name up here so the plate will be changed. He said, that looks horrible. There must be better ways to do that. And really there are better ways to do that. The second way to do that is very good, but the third way is perfect. Now I'm going to have to remove this, and I have to choose a car that doesn't have the plate on the right, like this yellow car. And surprisingly, this car has no plate, and the only plate it has is right here, because back here it doesn't have a plate, and in front it doesn't either. Now even my friend got confused, not knowing what I'm doing. But here on the right, I'm going to grab this item, and now I'm coming back here, and I put the plate right here. But you can see that this plate didn't look very nice, because I used this item from the right, which really isn't a very good item to make a Roblox plate. But now he's staring at me, and he said, what's the third way to get a plate on the car? Look, the third way, surprisingly, is good. The third way to change the car's plate is the only way that really works. But to do that, I'm going to have to spend Robux. I'm going to have to search exactly this word, and several interesting items will show up. So I chose exactly this item, and now I'm using it on my character. And you can see that my Roblox profile looks like this. Now finally I'm going to be able to change my car's plate. But my friend is really confused. He said, that's impossible. How are you going to change the car's plate like that? So to do that is very simple. Literally, it's very easy. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this item, and if I put this item here, you can see that this picture shows up. So I can put this item right here on the plate. I just grab this car, but if I grab this item on the right, you can see that it's very big. big. So I'm going to grab this other item, which is a little smaller. Even my friend is coming here to see this. And now I'm going to put the item here very carefully. And there are 2 chickens here on my plate. He said, wait, can you put letters too? Yes, you can put letters, but it's going to be a little harder. You can see that now my car looks like this. And literally my plate is really different. And if the players see this, they're going to be confused. But I can also put letters on the plate. So I'm coming up here in front because I'm going to put this item right here. But it's a little hard. I can't change the front plate. And it's like it's impossible to do that. He said, can you change the image? Yes, I can really do that. Now I'm using exactly this item. And the plates weren't changed. But if I change the plate here by removing this item and putting another item, apparently it didn't change. I'll probably have to join the game again because now only this picture is showing up. Now that I came back here, I'm going to grab this item on the right again. And I'm going to put the item right here. Now you can see that there's an alien that showed up on my plate. He's really very weird. He said, resize your character. I want to see something. Guys, I'm going to resize my character. And now I look like this. And he's just laughing at me here because I look really weird. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button and I'll add you on Roblox.